The video I made for Friday, May 9th is about the same video I'm going to make right now for Sunday, May 11th. Why is that? Because my model went 4-0. It accurately predicted the spread and the totals for both of those games. Those are the same situation here on Sunday. What's up, everybody? This is Kerr. In this video, I'm going to give you my playoff predictions for Sunday, May 11th. The first game at 3:30 p.m. Eastern are the Nuggets at home against the Thunder. And as I mentioned in my Friday video, I'm going to keep repeating this. The Nuggets at home have the 4th best offensive rating. The Thunder have the #1 defensive rating on the road. So this is really offense versus defense here. Now, I realize in game 3 when the Nuggets won in overtime, they shot really well. But again, that's because at home, they have one of the best offensive ratings. They do shoot well at home. That's what that all means here. My model thinks the Thunder are going to win 116-112. 228 for the total, -4.1 for the spread, and a 67% chance for the Thunder to win this game. Before I get to the FanDuel line, we have to give a shout out to Aaron Gordon here. He's been amazing in this series. He's been amazing in the playoffs. In game 1 in Oklahoma City, he hit the game-winning 3. The Nuggets were down 119-118, and this 3 won them the game. He hit that in the face of Chet Holmgren. And then in game 3, he hit another 3-pointer at the end of the game to tie the game, to send it to overtime, which the Nuggets won, and one more time in the face of Chet Holmgren. So there's a lot of fight in these dogs. That's why I think the Nuggets are going to keep this one close. So on FanDuel, the Thunder are favored by 6.5 points. This is one more point than they were favored in game 3. Now I realize this is a bounce back game for the Thunder, and they really need this game to get back to home court advantage. However, I don't think the Nuggets are going to lay down, especially at home. So I think it's going to be a close fought game, and I'm going to go with the Nuggets plus 6.5 points. In the second game tonight, we have the Pacers at home versus the Cavaliers at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And again, we have to point out here, the offensive rating for the Cavaliers on the road is amazing. It's even better than their offensive rating at home. And this really showed up in game 3 where the Cavaliers completely dominated the Pacers. The Cavaliers led by 20 points most of the game. The biggest lead was 24 points in the third quarter. My model has the Cavs winning 118-113, 231 total, -4.4 point spread for the Cavaliers, and a 68% chance to win this game. Let me say a few words about the Cavaliers and the players I mentioned in my Friday video. Mitchell, again, went off for 43 points. He's averaging over 40 points a game against the Pacers in this series. Garland came in. This is the first game he's played since the second game in the first round series versus the Heat, and he only scored 10 points. But let me say something about this. When Garland's in the game, he can keep the game going. He can keep that lead. He made a couple of buckets in game 3 while Mitchell was on the bench. So even though he didn't score up to his average, he was able to keep the lead for the Cavs while Mitchell got some rest. And basically what this means is the Cavs are now able to put the rotation in place, the rotation that led the Cavs to the most efficient offense in the entire league. Mobley made a big difference, 18 points here. He's really consistent with his points. He had 3 blocks and double-digit rebounds. Hunter only had 8 points here in game 3, but again, he came in and made his contributions just like Garland, helped the Cavs sustain their 20-point lead. Taking a look at the FanDuel line with the Cavaliers -5.5, that's again the same as game 3, but I don't think anything has changed here. So if anything, I think the Cavs are going to do the same thing and probably get to a 20-point lead and dominate most of the game. So my second bet here on Sunday, May 11th is the Cavaliers -5.5 cover the spread. Hope you enjoyed this video. Having a great time watching the NBA playoffs this year. I'm enjoying making these videos, looking at the data, and making predictions. Good luck in your best bets today. Let's go.